Everyone talks about Tokyo for Pokemon cards, and yeah, Tokyo was amazing, but Osaka was a gold mine. Incredible city, world-class card shops, and pickups that honestly, I still can't believe I walked out with. You're gonna wanna stick around for this one.
Hey, how'd you guys get here? I thought I left you in Tokyo. Guess you're coming along to Osaka, Japan with me too. We took the Shinkansen here to Osaka from Tokyo. It took about 3 hours. The train ride was so seamless. We took the bullet train, so it was super fast. We saw Mount Fuji, which was awesome. We're actually staying at the hotel that we stayed at last vlog from last year, and I'm so excited. Guys, check out this view. It's literally insane. We are about to embark on yet another Pokemon journey with you guys. The shops are closing kind of soon, but I am invigorated to be in a completely new place. I'm super excited to take you guys along for the ride. All right, Snorlax, you stay here. We're gonna hit the road. All right, we just got down on the streets. It's actually a beautiful afternoon here in Osaka, and our hotel is literally right there, so we just walked a couple feet and we're already at our first shop. There are hundreds of shops in this area, so we're gonna have a packed next couple days, and we just made it to our first 2 shops here, so let's go on up. First shop, I'm automatically intrigued by the seal. Look at that, I've never seen that before in my life. I gotta research that, that's so cute. We have a little Mew half deck here. That's intriguing. Let me comp this. Guys, I wish I had like a computer in my brain and knew the comp of everything. I would save so much time. It's $9.50. It's about 1,000. What else here is cool? I love this interesting sealed. Oh, check this box out. We got the Mega Rayquaza in that box. Very cool. Look at all these cool empty boxes. There's a Team Rocket empty box, Neo. Oh, it's so cool. Gym Heroes, e-reader boxes. This store's sick. Look at all these cards. It's right in the middle of the last 2 I was gonna buy. The first one I was gonna buy was around like $3.50, and then I saw one for $5.50, and this one's $4.50. It is the Pikachu Outbreak from Yokohama. It's not the one with the Ferris wheel, I like that one better, but this one's still really cool too. Commemorates an event in Yokohama, which we were at. They had like hundreds of just Pikachu mascots literally running around the street, so cute. I wish I was there to see it, and then they made Pokemon cards out of it. Japan is so rich in like telling stories about the Pokemon cards, you know what I mean? Like they truly tell such rich historic stories, and that's what I love about promos. I just pulled 4 cards. I pulled Masaki Gengar, I pulled Neogen Lugia, I pulled Oyama's Pikachu, and I pulled Grand Party, which is like my favorite non-Pikachu Pokemon promo. First shop is incredible. So organized, so clean, spacious, and they just cases and cases of bangers. So pretty. Wow, that's insane. It just has 1 scratch on the front, that's it. And a little dot here. That's a beautiful copy. It's so pretty with the swirl. I love it. It's not gonna 10, and then it's priced over a 9. No go on the Masaki, Oyama, and Grand Party. Unfortunately, Grand Party was close. I don't want to spend that much money if I'm not sure, because it needed to get around like an 8 or above. And then the Lugia is one of the most gorgeous copies I've ever seen in my life. I'm just gonna quickly recomp the 9, because it is something that I would want to grade. It's like $520, which is like a lot to spend on a PC card. I usually don't spend that much on myself, but it's really, really nice copy. So we're gonna continue to look around.
From vintage to modern to jumbos, this shop was absolutely loaded. Every direction you looked, more cards. But my eyes were drawn to some non-TCG cards, and I was intrigued.
So these kind of caught my eye. Just did a quick comp. This one for $300 and an 8. Really like this Charmander. I don't know what these are guys, but this is like just something I kind of stumbled across by going in the first shop here, and we've been in here for quite a bit, and I keep finding new things that I haven't seen before, and that's what I love about coming to Japan, is seeing stuff like this that I've never seen. Like, you think you know it all about Pokemon, you know, you consider myself like an expert, and then I find stuff that I've never seen before, and I love that. If you take a look, there's a Persian. You guys know I'm always on the hunt for Persians. I'm gonna need someone to like comment. Why is that $513? Because I have some of these little like niche type of cards, and they were like a couple bucks, like $3. Am I tripping?
I keep surprising myself by going to slabs instead of raw cards, but this shiny Deoxys caught my eye right away. It's such a beautiful grail, and maybe my first big pickup.
Okay, sure. Doing a slab check now. We gotta check everything, even the PSA 10 slabs. I love it. Love the deep red background. Heck yeah. And this is my favorite. Look at this. How sick is this with Zekrom and Palkia? And this, oh my god. Guys, I'm freaking the heck out with this one. I'll show you outside the swirl on this. This is crazy. This is the coolest card I bought the whole trip. Yes. That's the coolest card I bought the whole trip. I don't care what anyone says.
I go to check out and they start pulling more slabs from the back. It was like Olive Garden breadsticks. They just kept coming.
All right, wow. What an amazing first stop. We did insane. Again, I'm buying a lot of slabs. This is crazy. I'm just gonna give you guys like a quick preview of the slabs I got, and we could talk more about them later. This is like my most exciting purchase. I can't even fathom that I own this card. I've always wanted to own this card, and they are so unavailable. So I got some really cool full arts here, a couple holos, all PSA 10s. We'll take a deeper dive on these later. For singles, I ended up saying yes to the Lugia. It is one of the most gorgeous copies I have ever seen. If we're not capturing the swirl here, we will later also. I bought it for the holo. It's just so, so, so beautiful. Even though it's in between a 9 and a 10, I don't care. I really liked it. This is an interesting purchase for me. Here's something I never bought before in my life, never seen before in my life, but I pulled the trigger on a couple of them. They are actually, I don't know if they all are, but we'll give a better check later. Some of them are stickers. These are really cool. They're kind of doing numbers in higher grades, so I just thought they were cool, unique buys. I'm kind of trying to broaden my horizons here a little bit since, like I mentioned in the previous vlogs, in Tokyo, it's if you can't beat them, join them. A lot of the singles have been really just priced out, like they're just pricing me out. It's hard to buy a lot of singles when they are priced competitively between a PSA 9 and 10. So I'm kind of just zigging and zagging here and trying to buy some different things that I normally wouldn't, and it's really fun so far. Day one, shop one was awesome. Only 100 more to go. Let's go. I believe we're in the shop where last year we got that Bubble Mew, where we found the only Bubble Mew in the entire country of Japan. So we might find some hidden gems here. Right now I'm looking at the Pikachu promo section over here. I've been really wanting to buy one of the Pikachu Outbreak cards. This one is 22,800, which is like 146. So it's probably not going to be a 10. You never know though. You never know. It's priced close to a 9, so I think I'm going to take a look at that since I've been really wanting to buy one. What else? We have the Afro Pika, the flower. There's some really good Pikachu promos here. Oh, Comedian Pikachu. I love that. Got two little Pikachus telling jokes. Do I have a joke to tell you? What's a good joke? Do you have any good jokes, Lon? Oh, I know a joke. What type of school bus did the ghost take to school? The ghoul bus. Comment if that was funny. I like Comedian Pikachu. I like the Yokohama Pikachu Outbreak. Get him. Look at him. Look at him looking at me now. Nope, he's changing his vibe. I don't know why I keep saying Yokohama, but it's based in Yokohama.
No, it's your Outbreak.
Nah, it's based in Yokohama. That's right, it's based in Yokohama. Fact check me. Look at this Lugia. This is really rare.
Are you talking about the one from
DP, Secret Wonders. It's gonna be impossible to comp. Here's a little tip, something that I look for when I can't comp a card if there's not a lot of sales. I like to pull up the population report. So if you guys look here, it is super low pop, 10, 9, 8, 7. Highest pop is 149, and the gem rate is 32.85. That means basically your chance to gem the card. So 32 is pretty tough to gem the card, so that's why the pop is so low. So for something like that, it's probably a good buy, even in a mid-condition card. That is the Japanese Secret Wonders Lugia, and it's one of the most underrated Lugias, I think. Total graded population is only 347, so that might be a really good pickup. It's also really cheap, $39.80, $25. I might just buy that no matter what, unless there's like a crazy slash through it or something. I just really like that card, and it's really hard to gem, so that's just a good pickup. So I do see a Bubble Mew. Maybe the only one in Japan. No, actually we saw a lot this time around. Does that mean that it's less popular? My brother's saying it wasn't in this shop, and now I kind of believe him. Maybe it wasn't in this shop that we found it. Oh, look at this. I actually have this. I found this on my road trip vlog. This is the, I forgot what it is, like Miracle Twins. It's basically, it's Team Up and Unified Minds. You get 6 packs total, 3 of each, and it comes with that really cool promo, which I actually got a 10. I actually graded that promo and got a 10. Remix Bout and Miracle Twins are the Japanese set names. That's the type of stuff I'm looking for, unique products like that, sealed, 28,000, let's see if that's affordable. 180 bucks. To me, that's like a no-brainer buy. I don't even have to comp it. Something that I would keep sealed for a while, and I still have my other one too. This one looks like it's in a little bit better condition than my other one, and I think I paid probably right around the same price for my other one too, so I'm definitely gonna pick that up. I think that's a great buy. And everyone knows that the tag team sets are skyrocketing right now, so whether you open it or keep it sealed, it's still a very versatile product and a unique product and a great buy to anyone's collection, honestly. And it's gonna go home with me. You're coming home with me. It's 6:05. Check the timestamp when I was talking about the Lugia. It's gone. It's literally out of, I might cry, it's out of the showcase. I was just about to get someone to see the showcase and it's freaking gone. This is what I'm talking about the grind and competition. It is just like that where you can lose a card. Wait, I have like the sweats and the chills. I'm so sad. I just said that's like an instant buy. It was $25 and it's freaking gone already. I was just getting someone to get the showcase. Maybe they heard my pop report analyzation. I'm low-key actually gonna crash out. Maybe they didn't buy it. I'll ask. I'll show them a picture of the card and be like, hey, did the person buy this? It is that quick, guys. You have to be this aggressive. I need to be more aggressive. When I see something I like, I'm getting the guide for the showcase. That's really, really disappointing.
I cannot believe that Lugia got snatched from under me. A moment of silence, please. Oh, okay, back to shopping.
Alright, sad day. I asked about the Lugia, I showed him a picture. It literally sold right under my nose. But we did get this, which I am happy about. We ended up picking up the Miracle Twins thingy, which is a really cool pickup. So now that I have 2, I could rip one, so stay tuned. We'll keep grinding. It's 6:20, so we still have plenty of time to hit up more shops on our little half day here of day 1. So we shall keep roaming the beautiful streets here of Osaka. Oh, look at this Munchlax promo. What is this? I'm seeing so many cards I've never seen before. This is so cool. God, this is so funny. The only places I've ever seen this now are Tennessee and Japan. Make that make sense to me. I've seen it twice in Japan, once in Tennessee. 39,800. Wow, I got a steal at the other place. So yeah, you guys just gotta walk right down the street and you might get a better deal at another shop. Alright, I looked at the Munchlax. I don't think it would beat a 4, which would be around the raw price, so passed on that, but I'm gonna look at a Pikachu Gold Star and 2 Oyama's Pikachu, so some exciting cards. Alright, we did a little condition check. Not happening there. I was excited about the Munchlax, but all I had to do was beat a 4, and I couldn't do it. And then the Oyamas were both, there was like a big slash in one of them, so I'm not even gonna F around with that because it's like a $2,000 card, so that's like a lot of risk to put in for that price. So we're just gonna keep on trotting along here, y'all. Sun went down here in Osaka. It's still only 7 p.m. and shops here, I believe, are open till like between 8 and 10 p.m. It's just beautiful. Beautiful here with all the lights. We're still shopping. We came in hot today. We already got some really good pickups. We're still going. There's card shop after card shop. There's another one right there. And if you look down here, those are all card shops too. So the next few days are gonna be jam-packed with Pokemon cards. All right, so we're kind of just gonna call it for the physical card shops tonight, and we're gonna try to make it to the Pokemon Center, actually. It's right on the Dotonbori. I think there's 2 in Osaka, but we're gonna hit this one, close at 8. So we should have a good like 30 minutes to look around the Pokemon Center. Last few days I've been in bed at 9, but we're staying up tonight, guys. I'm gonna take you guys to one of the most iconic spots in Osaka. We're gonna see all of the nightlife and the beautiful lights. And now I'm gonna kiss a duck. Let's go, I'm so excited. You can already see the nightlife here. It's a lot different than Tokyo. Shinjuku is lit, but this is a different type of lit. All right, we made it with 20 minutes to spare. We just made it to Pokemon Center Osaka DX. Let's see what we can find. Oh, we got the legendary birds for the mascots here. How cool.
Pokémon Center, you already know the vibes. Wall-to-wall plushies, every Pokémon imaginable. This little Charmander had to come home with me. And pro tip, ask at the registers for packs when you're checking out. They usually have packs of the latest sets, and it's a great way to rip for cheap.
All right, so we couldn't actually film inside of that one, so we just got a little B-roll. It was a really, really cool Pokemon Center. I ended up coming away with this. I actually started collecting these a few months ago. Each Pokemon Center has an exclusive pin with mascots on it. I think this is my third one. I don't have this one yet. So Pokemon Center Osaka DX, and it has a Meowth on it. I ended up getting the, what was this called? This is part of the, I forgot the name, Sleeping Something collection. And it is a little baby sleeping Charmander holding Charizard. So cute, I had to get this. I always get a plushie from every Pokemon Center that I don't have, so I got the Sitting Cutie Darkrai for my collection. The only packs left in stock were these, so I got the max amount, which was 10, so I got 10 of these packs, and we're gonna rip them. Do you wanna like take my photo?
I had my eye on that Charmander plush. I'll tell you
It's
that.
really cool.
I almost bought it.
After a long day of hunting, it was time to put the cards down and enjoy the city. Osaka at night is truly spectacular. The lights, the canals, Dotonbori was just buzzing with energy. Time in Japan is never enough, but it's nights like this that really hammer that home. You never know what you're gonna stumble into, and tonight it was Miracle World. This insane visual arts installation that we had no idea existed. Pokemon will really take you places, including, apparently, dancing the night away in Osaka.
Good morning, everyone. Made it into our first shop. We're still local to Osaka. Probably gonna look at some promos and then actually a couple set cards in this store. We did walk up all those steps, so we might as well pull some cards out to look at. Zekrom, Charizard, Kyogre, and I think that's it for here. And then maybe over there. I'm pulling a bunch. Getting our eyes are refreshed, so I should be able to have a good view of the cards. Okay. These are so tough, I can't like see in the top loaders.
Just have, if it's good center, and then take it out.
Getting so overwhelmed. Cancel. 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 Sorry. Cancel. At least I'm quick. Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry. I felt really bad, but at least I bought one thing, but at the end of the day, I have to, you know, buy what makes sense for me, and the guys are really nice and patient with me, so I appreciate it. But we did come away with the best of the best out of those cards that I looked at. I got one Gengar. I don't know how you did that backwards, by the way. All right, yeah, so we got one Gengar. Here she is, matchy matchy. One of my goals today, guys, is to get a Scream, because look at my shirt. So let's find a Scream card.
2 Gold Star Mews, which I haven't seen. A Gold Star, a Sandslash.
Okay, so
yeah, this is crazy.
this is one of the most loaded cases we've seen in our whole journey thus far, and this was literally one step away from the other store we just came to. We have Gold Stars, 3 Gold Star Pikachus, the 15th anniversary of Pikachu, which I love. He looks so angry there. Kyoto, we have a Poncho, we have half-art Ponchos, we have Worlds cards, we have Vaporeon Gold Stars, Grand Party, Gold Star Mew, Masaki cards. What else? Crazy, we have graded Screams. Ooh, I'm gonna check the price on those for sure, since I said I wanted some. Check it out, the shop's loaded. We're gonna have a good time in here. Yeah, and over here we have some really nice set cards. We got the OG Moonbreon over here, some nice Team Rocket Returns cards, some beautiful cases here, and then even over there there's some more alt art, so we're just gonna get started and take a couple out and start looking. Alright, so we are just getting ahead of ourselves here and kind of just pre-pricing stuff so that I don't waste too much time at the counter while I'm looking at them, so I'm trying to gauge I think the card could get just by looking through the case, which isn't the best strategy, the most accurate strategy, but it will save me a little bit of time just by researching it really briefly before we take them out. Shiny Mega Ray. Yeah, I'll look at it. If it's between a 9 and a 10, I'll buy it. I'm like, it's like shop 2 of the day. I'm just feeling done. I'm kind of just overlooking at singles. A lot of them are just priced so high, and I turn them over and the back has like these deep gashes, and like all the ones that I like. I might just start to focus on more like modern and sealed in slabs, honestly. All right, so to bring my spirits up a little bit, I came away with 2 slabs. I'm buying so many slabs this trip. I got the Cramorant from the stamp box, and then I got this Full Art Manaphy EX, just a really cool card. You know, finding other ways to adapt to the market here. It's really, really hot, and there's a lot of competition with the vintage cards, so I think I've said this before, like it's really hard to buy in at that price. So I am adjusting and going with what does make sense for my collecting goals. And right now that's honestly a lot of modern and slabs. So I'm hoping we can eventually buy like a crazy big vintage card. I mean, we bought like some really cool promos already, but I was really hoping to come away with like a gold star or something. So we're gonna still keep our mind open, still maybe pull the trigger on one if we find the right one, but for now, we're getting what makes sense to collect right now. All right, this is really, really cool and nostalgic. We just walked into this video game store and they have tons of old video games. Look at the art on some of these. It's literally so nostalgic. These 2 I actually bought last time, Pokemon XD and Pokemon Coliseum, so I actually have those 2. Some other cool ones I'm seeing are Black and White Beyond the World, Poke Park. So cool. What else do we have? I love the, where was it? The Kyogre. The Kyogre, and then these 2, the Kyogre and Emerald with the Rayquaza. They're so gorgeous. Anyway, we have the Groudon back there. This do we have up here? We got a big boy up here. Pokemon Gold. These are so awesome to see. We even have the old Game Boy cartridges over here. Really cool. I wonder if they're in working condition. Just really nostalgic to see this. This kind of warms my heart. A little break from the cards all day, and seeing all this brings me back to my childhood and what got me here in the first place. All right, we got to our next shop. I love the layout here. This case right here is just all evolutions. It's so, I mean, honestly, every shop is like incredibly organized, but love the evolution case. And then over here, we got some big boys. We have a Gold Star Gyarados, Celebi Gold Star, Charizard Gold Star, Oyama's Pikachus. We do have a Psyduck Scream, a Munch card over here, raw, so I might take a look at that. I have been to this shop before, and I got a Gold Star here actually that graded pretty well, so I'm hoping I could find something good here. I know the market has changed in a year, so I can't really expect to get the same result, but it is a great shop. We did get cards here that graded really well, so we're going to definitely be pulling some out to take a look at. All right, here's what's gonna happen. Since I'm getting a little bit burnt out, comping every single card and meticulously trying to match up the value, I'm just gonna run it here. That's what we're gonna do. If they're in good condition, I'm just gonna run it and we're gonna buy it. That's the plan. I can't keep burning myself out here. There's too many cards, I'm missing too many opportunities by wasting too much time. If the card is in good condition, I'm gonna buy it, period. What do you say? Yeah. All right, I just had a crash out, we're back. Here's what's happening, chat. I'm gonna look at Sparrow's Pikachu. I'm gonna look at the Japanese Rumble Pikachu. It's very rare in Japanese. I'm gonna look at the Flower Pikachu. I'm gonna look at 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna be quick so no one buys it out from under me again. And then I'm gonna look in these cases over here at a ton of other stuff. All right, wait, I'm so excited. We got it done. This is Slab, right? Yeah. Slab, we just left. The guy in there was literally the nicest human being I've ever met in my life. I was like, thank you so much for your patience, and they were just so nice. They took so much time with me. I loved the process in there. I ended up coming away with 3 amazing cards. This is one of the Yokohama promos that I've been meaning to pick up, so we got one of them. I finally got a poncho. It's a half art poncho, but we take it. We got the Sylveon half art poncho. Finally found one in decent condition that I can actually grade. And my favorite pickup is this Mew. This is actually a promo in Japanese, and I've never owned it before, and I'm so excited. Really just taking the art. It's beautiful. You got him. That's literally me in the hotel room, whimsically looking out the window. That's actually me, and I'm really excited. This one is stupid clean. I'm really excited about this one. Definitely gonna grade it. So our day is picked back up. Does this count as a, oh wait, I'm not wearing a, I was like, am I wearing a poncho shirt or a Scream shirt? I'm going crazy. It is purple, yeah. I'm just fixating on purple cards today, guys. All right, we're back. We're so back. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Didn't we freaking see that
This is just
somewhere?
jump
Didn't we see that in Tennessee, or am I going crazy? Remember I saw like a really cool Darkrai and it was like so cheap. $6.50.
Well, guess what its last sold is on it?
$1,000. I'll buy that. Just shh, don't tell me.
Look.
We are looking at the Darkrai up there, the 2009 Japanese promo, super rank prize, PSA 10. I don't know if I just had a big brain moment or something, but I realized why I think the singles market is so competitive right now. It's because PSA opened up an office in Tokyo a few months ago, and that's why we're seeing so many more graded cards here, and that's why they are able to grade a lot more cards, which is, you know, would make sense of why a lot of these higher end cards are priced between a 9 and a 10. So they've become more competitive in their market and what they're grading and what they're selling as singles. So duh, makes sense. Makes sense of why we have this shift right now and why I'm buying more slabs than singles. Yeah, like I can't buy the raw screams, and it's really ticking me off a little bit here. You are literally better off buying the PSA 9 than spending that much money, a couple thousand, and taking that risk. It's a big risk for that amount of money. If it was a $60 to $100 card, I wouldn't really care. I'd put the risk in and not really care. Since you have a bigger, you know, return on 10ing the modern anyway, it's like, it's just speaking facts, that's all. Can't 10 that, so why 9 it? Why 9 it? Buy the 9. All right, so we got it done. I got this slab. How beautiful. I tell you, I've been on a Darkrai kick lately. I bought the plushie yesterday at the Pokémon Center. We have the super rank prize Darkrai PSA 10. This just made sense to pick up. It's gorgeous. I love the art. The price was right, so it was a no-brainer to pick this one up. 520E000. It's like $1,000 over market. I'm not gonna buy that. Bro, 1,000 over market's low-key crazy. It's cash only, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Thank you. That made my decision making very easy. The shop was cash only, so we're out. Next shop, I'm comping that, the 10 of the 20th anniversary Pikachu. 6K on it, could that be? It's only 6K? I feel like it should be way more. High sales 6K, it's at over 7, so we're gonna pass on that, but I was really excited to see that graded in a 10. We have not seen that in a 10 here yet. We did see it raw, but interesting. And we saw nothing like this last year. If you look here, all 5 of these or 4 of these are all PSA cards. And again, it's because PSA headquarters opened here, so they have a lot more opportunities for grading. It's just really flipped the market on its head. It's crazy. Like, I have to have a whole new strategy coming this year. It's kind of exciting though. We got the McDonald's Squirtle in a 10. Bought that raw back in the other vlog. Mine was pretty MP. 10 is 4.5. I'm actually gonna comp that just again for giggles here. It's all right, so it's around 4, call it 4.6. It's over, but I mean, we have some 4.6 sales here. Let's see the pop on it. That'll actually help me. Actually, the pop is a lot higher than I expected. It's over 1,100, but it is a 35% gem rate. That's interesting. Do I really want to pay over market for it? The pop is higher than I thought it was. I'm gonna think on that. All right, we're gonna venture up this straight 90-degree flight of steps here. Oh, I hear someone coming down. We gotta wait, because 2 people can't fit. I feel like I'm on a bridge, and then one car goes and the other car goes. Oh, and you wonder why I'm exhausted, guys. Look what I do for you. All right, so there's actually no Pokemon cards in, oh, dude, they're right here. I'm sorry. Well, I am gonna buy these Mega Dream boxes and we're gonna rip them, but I do see Pokemon cards. Tag Team Deoxys Espeon. $10? Probably damage, huh? It's red, yeah. I don't mess around with the damage stuff. All right.
It's also not the alternate art.
Oh, good call, cameraman. We out. All right, what's gonna happen here is I think I'm just gonna buy the boxes and bounce. Unless this Umbreon's good. Do a quick comp on just this one card and then we're gonna bounce. All right, we did good. I got everything I wanted. I got the Umbreon that I was looking at, very clean. And I got the 2 Mega Dreams that we're gonna rip. Woohoo! All right, I think we're gonna do a little lunch break, y'all, and then catch up in a few. What do you say? All right, we took a food break. We went to a little coma. We got pasta, and it's literally the Italian food's so good in Japan. I also went to a little vintage store, and I got this Columbia crew neck, do a little outfit change. My team says I look like a soccer mom, I'll take it. And we're in our first shop of the evening. It is 5:20 p.m. Seeing a lot of good stuff in this store. Basically from here to that case there is right up my alley. First thing I do now is check if they take credit card and not just cash only, and then I look at the card. So we're Gucci here. Looking at some sealed, I found a Mirage Forest booster pack, which is Legend Maker, so that's cool. It might be priced all right. Just gonna take a quick look of what's available on the market. It's got a little corner fold, but I love the Houndoom Prime. It's so me. It's like, there's a lot of good singles there, like mid-range.
And then Lizardos are sick. Lizardon is what they call them.
Perhaps we take a look at Mrs. Karen. So I'm gonna take a look at this one Kingdra here. I might take a look at the Karen's Umbreon. All right, first shop after our regroup, and I'm freaking pumped, y'all. I got it. We got the first edition EX Legend Maker Japanese pack. Gorgeous pack. I am so freaking excited for that. Oh my gosh. It's been kind of hard to find Japanese vintage sealed packs, so when I see them for a good price, instant buy. Got some packs we're gonna rip right outside the shop here, and then I walked away with a nice little mix of stuff here actually. One thing about me is I keep it interesting. I don't just hunt for like one thing. I give you guys variety. All right, I got this DP Level X Dialga. Went for like the cheaper. And I got a Kingdra e-reader with a beautiful swirl. Call that mid-value, and then higher value. I got this, I would call it MPLP, more LP, base set Charizard. It's my second base set Zard. Has a beautiful fire tongue swirl in it, so I'm excited. All right, let's go with these packs. Mega Inferno X, I still have not pulled that beautiful Charizard. Maybe we can do it right this moment. Oh, I always pull that. I love that card. It's actually really good. The Sharpedo. SAR, yeah, it's an SAR. All right, Mega Inferno X round 2. And then we have Mega Dream. All right. At least it's not the dang spider set. Oh, I have a crowd watching me. Hello, sir. Okay, Mega Dream. Please, come on, do it to me. Do it to me good. Oh, screw you, man. I keep pulling these dang items in the dang trees. Get out of town. It's an SR. I'll keep it. Fun. All right, mixing up the buys with a little bit of ripping fun here. Off to a good start. 2 hits out of 3 packs. I will say, every time I get packs in Japan, the hit rate is incredible. Every time, whether I get it from a shop or the Pokémon Center, it doesn't matter. I'm always hitting good. Just need to do a little bit better. All right, so we're in this big building with like these really, really tiny like offices next to each other where you could fit like one person in. And I found a Battle Fest in there, graded 10. And I said, can I buy it? And it was cash only. I just went against my rule of where I ask if it's cash first or not. And I found something I liked and I was literally just gonna pull the trigger and buy it. It's cash only, so I need to find like, you know, just 1,000,000 yen. So it'll be totally fine. At, what time is it? 6 p.m. on a Wednesday, but I'm gonna remember this place. It's called Cardstock, and if we can get it done and get cash, I'm gonna go back and buy the Battle Festa. So.
This was the shop I've been waiting for all day. Last year when I was in Osaka, I cleaned up at this store. They always have vintage sets, promos, and everything's so well organized, it's a singles hunter's dream. We haven't had the best luck with singles so far, so this is the shop to turn it all around. The process is great here too. They gave me and my brother our own table to sit down and go through condition one by one. Let's see what they've got.
All right, so we weren't allowed to film the looking at the card review process, but we spent like a good hour in there and I looked at everything from sealed Scream promos to Karen's Umbreon and some really cool other promos, but we did come away with some really, really cool cards, including an Osaka exclusive promo, so I'm really excited to show you guys. All right, so we ran up a little tab. We spent about 2,500 bucks. A nice little mix again. I got this Versus Series Skarmory. Super cool to add to the collection. I got a non-holo Expedition Gengar. I looked at like 4 holo Expedition Gengars and they were all pretty like beat up with silvering around the corner, so this one was actually really nice. Even though it's a non-holo, it's still a really popular card. And then this one is so cool, oh my gosh. It has a Meowth on it. The Osaka Pokemon Center promo. This was to commemorate the opening of the Pokemon Center Osaka DX. And we have Meowth showing it off there. It's just such a cool promo and rare. This is the first time I've seen it in Japan. LP to near mint, so I think we're gonna do pretty good grading this. I'm definitely grading this one, and I'm so excited. I used to have a PSA 10 and I used to have a PSA 8. I sold them and I kind of miss them, so I'm really happy to have found this. Literally have not seen it in any shop in Japan. It was just kind of hiding in the corner in the showcase there, so I picked that one up. And then this is freaking awesome. We got this still sealed in the cellophane. Super, super nice. I think this one's gonna grade well. However, I don't know if I'm gonna open it from the cellophane yet or keep it sealed. Depends. I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Either do one of those, either open it up and grade it. You could even grade it in the cellophane if you want, or just keep it sealed. In English, actually, this is the promo that comes in it comes in an English blister pack, actually. It's the only way you could get the card. It's not a set card, and it's really desirable in English too, so it was cool to find it in Japanese and still sealed, so I'm really happy with that one. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to see if I open it or keep it sealed. I just spent 48 hours scouring Osaka, Japan for the best Pokemon cards. I found stuff that I've never seen before and never owned before, so we're gonna take a look through it all, but first, we're gonna have some fun and open up Mega Dream. We've had some pretty decent luck, I'd say, opening up Mega Dream. I haven't hit crazy big. Actually, I hit the two, what did I hit twice in a row? Howlucha or something. I keep hitting that Howlucha and I see the text. I'm like, oh, it's the Gengar or the Dragonite. And it's literally just not. So here we go. Here we go. We got a bunch of chances here, fresh chances. Let's get it. End the night off on some good luck, shall we? These have been pretty accessible in Japan, these packs, I would say, except for at the Pokemon Center. These were all sold out, every single Pokemon Center that we went to. But they are at the shops pretty available. We keep getting that darn spider set at the Pokemon Centers. Well, it's all right. Something good. I want to pull the Dragonite or the Gengar so bad. This is it. I could feel it. Whoa! Wait, that's good. I got the Zekrom. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, that's awesome. I like it. I don't care. I don't even know what it's worth. I just love the art. That's so cool. Zekrom's so badass. I just love any art that Zekrom's in. Oh, Obscune? That's pretty sweet. I've actually been grinding for that shiny on Pokemon Go, so we'll take it here. I think I need an extra to evolve it. That's what I'm missing. Are you freaking joking me right now? That's it? That's what we pull? I have pulled the worst of these cards.
Crazy.
Wait, there's something behind it. There's something behind it. I think that's great. Again, I have no idea what this is worth, but it's an SAR. I was just saying I love Glalie. So we got the evolution here. It's beautiful. Wow. We did pretty good. We're gonna go through our singles pile. We literally scoured Osaka for these and I feel like I found the best of the best. So let's see how we did. All right, one of my favorites I picked up is the Mew Play Promo. When I come to Japan, Play Promos are something I look for. Last time I got the Lugia Play Promo, I also got the Celebi Sealed Promo, and this time I got the Mew Play Promo. I've never owned this card before, and it's a really, really minty copy, so I'm excited to own it and also grade it and see how it does. All right, next up, I finally got a Yokohama promo. I've been talking about these the whole trip. It's not the exact one I wanted, but it's still an amazing Yokohama promo. We have the half art here with the Pikachu, and it's just such an iconic card. This one also, I feel like I haven't found in good condition, and I've looked at probably like a dozen copies here between Tokyo and Osaka, so I finally found a minty copy, and I'm also excited to grade this one. I definitely just want to encapsulate it and get it graded and just preserve it in my collection. This one I'm really excited about. You saw this at the last shop that we went to. That shop, Slab, always has gas. We looked at probably, I don't know, 40 or 50 cards in there. I spent over an hour in there, and I finally found this one. This is the Osaka promo. It is to commemorate the Pokemon Center opening in Osaka. And of course, I'm a Persian collector, and it has a Meowth on it. So, I mean, what better card for me than this? It's near mint. It's perfect. It screams my name, so I absolutely had to pick it up. It was just hiding in a corner in the showcase, and I eyed it down in the last minute at the shop. All right, you guys also saw me hunting for ponchos, specifically the half art Evolution ponchos, and I picked up one and one only. I got the Sylveon, the Eevee's all dressed up as Sylveon. I kind of want to get that outfit, it's low-key fire. But I finally also found a near mint one here in Osaka. I've been hunting for these. I looked at the Umbreon, Leafeon, honestly all of the Evolutions, and I finally found the Sylveon. It isn't sealed, they do come sealed in cellophane. This one is raw and taken out of the wrapper, but it's still a really awesome near mint copy, and I'm finally happy to have found at least one to have picked up for my collection. Y'all saw me pick up a base set Charizard in Tokyo. I picked up another one. Honestly, enough said, it's a base set Charizard. The WotC vintage cards have actually started to see a rise finally in the market, which is really, really nice to see. So I'm picking these up. Even at market, I still think that they hold a ton of value, and I think I picked up 2 total. So happy with this one. This one's a pretty clean copy too. Next up, I picked up this e-reader Kingdra, which for some reason my brother's hating on. I think it's awesome. I hope you guys think it's awesome too. It's just a beautiful card. I love it. I love the blue. It's not the most valuable card I picked up by any means, but it's something that I personally love, and when I saw a clean copy, I just had to get it. Shiny, chonky Charizard VMAX. I mean, not too much to say here. If I find a Charizard at a good price and it's near mint, I'm gonna buy it. I must have looked at, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7 Expedition Gengars, and unfortunately all the hollows were in really rough shape with silvering around the borders. So I did find a minty non-hollow, which, you know, still holds enough value to make it a good pickup and make it make sense. So I did pick this up in the last shop today as well. All right, we're not gonna spend too much time on this because I already picked up a couple copies of this one. Gorgeous Gengar, period. Modern card, near mint, picked it up. Now we have Versus Series, an extremely scarce box. I've probably seen a box once or twice in my life, so getting the cards from this is awesome. They're still pretty affordable. You could buy in at a decent price without having to spend 40K or whatever the heck the boxes are at now. I don't even know. So I picked up the Skarmory, loved the copy, beautiful hollow pattern. Skarmory just looks awesome here. And enough said, yeah, I just really wanted this for the PC. Now these very interesting pickups that I found on the first night here. I don't know if I've ever even seen these before. I think they're called like the Stitch cards. Some of these are stickers that you can peel off. I ended up getting a couple of them. Some of them were really, really pricey actually. So I kind of just used my instincts with these. I've never graded a card like this before, so I honestly didn't even know what I was looking for, but I think I was looking for obvious things like whitening around the corner, peeling on the sticker and stuff like that. And to me, these were the copies that stood out to me with the best artwork and affordable prices. So I picked up these 5 and I think they're really cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I'm so tempted, like intrusive thought to peel the stickers, but I spent like, some of these were a couple $100, so I'm not gonna do that. I might just grade them, but they're really awesome. 98. All right, this just in, my brother just showed me this, because I really didn't know much about these. I bought them because I thought that they were really, really cool and unique, and that's basically why I'm here in Japan, and I flew halfway across the world to find unique stuff to bring home. This is the original, I guess, poster promo for it. It was released in 1998. Really cool. I don't know what I was doing in 1998, but I don't remember seeing these. I wish I did. They were probably like a couple bucks each or something. All right, I picked up this Level X Dialga, just like the card, period. Have nothing to say about it. I love the card. I was trying to mix in some stuff like that, so like some lower end stuff mixed with like the really high end, just to broaden my horizons and like my value spectrum, because the market's been so insane here. It's so competitive here, and I've kind of just been all over the place and adapting to it. So I really am all over the place with my buys, which I think is a good thing. Picked up this Umbreon VMAX. Just love this card, and I think it is a PSA 10 contender, so I bought it to grade. All right, shout out to the species collectors out there. I'm a Houndoom collector, so I picked up 2 more of these. 2 more Houndooms. So we have Neo Rev and Neo Discovery Houndooms. Comment in chat if you're a species collector and what species you collect. I picked up 3 total Neogen Lugias. This one was the most expensive because the copy is just insanely gorgeous and I had to get it. You guys saw me going back and forth at the shop. I didn't know if I should get it. It was over a PSA 9 price, but it's not going to PSA 10. And sometimes you just have to pull the trigger, because I would have been thinking about this card for months probably. So I'm really happy I got it. I ended up getting 3 total my whole trip, and here are the 2 that I bought this weekend. All right, and then I got another one of these Lucario Venusaurs. It's not my favorite card. I honestly bought this more for value and for grading. I'm not gonna PC this, but it was perfectly centered, a perfectly mint card, so why not? All right, Slab pile. You guys know, I already said it 1,000 times. I ended up buying more slabs than I could ever dream of in Japan. They were just more available and honestly better priced. Literally buying the PSA 10 here was better than buying the raw card, so that's what I did. I just adapted to the market here. So I picked up a couple cool slabs. So I bought this card. I mean, literally a shop right next door had this card for $100 more expensive, and then the other one vice versa. But we are out here grinding, comping cards. It took up a ton of time. So we were really out here grinding the last 48 hours, and I picked up the best of the best that I thought had a lot of value to them and were undervalued, honestly. So here's one that I picked up. This card's really hard to grade. It's usually never centered, and the hollow's really tough to grade. So when I see this in a 10, this is like a no-brainer to pick up. All right, Palkia. I've been such a sucker for these level X's recently. Even though they're half art hollows, I still love the sparkly border around the outside, and I love the red contrast with the blue. Honestly, I bought this card for the art, and the cherry on top was that it was undervalued. Gardevoire's been making her way into my heart recently. I've been really liking Gardevoir cards. Another one that's similar full art to the Manaphy, just really hard to grade. Tough hollow pattern. You can see all the texture on the card. And I was on a purple hunt today, so I was buying all purple cards, so this had to get bought. This is by far the best thing I picked up. The best slab I picked up, the best card I picked up, the best anything I picked up. This has been a grail of mine forever. In English Call of Legends, that's how you know this card. This is one of, if not the only, shiny Deoxys card ever made. And when I saw this, it was honestly a little under comps, and I freaking got the chills when I bought this card. I was so excited. I found the shiny Deoxys PSA 10 in Japanese. Funny enough, this is actually a promo, so it's not a set card from Call of Legends like it is in English. But still a grail of mine. It has a beautiful swirl. It's just a beautiful copy, and I might have made a bad decision during my last Japan trip. I got a shiny Deoxys tattoo. And my mom does not know about, so please do not tag. I hope she's gonna watch this 100%. I don't know what to tell you. I like it, I like him. He's an alien, he's from outer space. I feel like I'm from outer space sometimes. I got a tattoo, sue me. So I picked up the card to go with it, double down. Now this card I wasn't looking for. I wasn't planning on buying this card at all. But when I saw it sitting in the showcase amongst the Deoxys and all the other slabs we bought from the first night here, the sparkle on the hollow pattern really stood out to me. So I decided, you know what, F it, let's just comp it, see where it's at. And it was a little bit under, so I instantly bought it, and now I love this card. I love finding cards that I don't know existed, and then I see them for the first time in person. That's what I love. I feel like this hobby is just never ending. Like there's no ceiling or limit. I guess you could know everything, but I don't, and I call myself an expert. So when I find new cards, it's just invigorating, and it, I don't know, just makes me remember why I love collecting and why I love being in this hobby. So I kind of felt that when I saw this Charizard card. I do like the weird Charizard arts. I feel like this is like a more interesting one, so I had to pick this one up. Super rank prize, Darkrai. I've been on a Darkrai kick this trip. I feel like this bug started about 2 weeks ago, and I think it was because of the Team Plasma box, that Team Plasma box with the Darkrai and the Giratina in it. Just been on a Darkrai kick. This was in the same shop, undervalued, beautiful card, beautiful hollow pattern, beautiful swirl, PSA 10. Let me know what we're missing here. Y'all saw me buy the stamp box, complete set, sealed from the Tokyo vlog. It comes with the Pikachu stamp box and the Cramorant. The Cramorant is so cheap and so underrated, but since the Pikachu has actually been going up in value, even in like PSA 8 and 9, it only makes sense for the Cramorant to go up since they are packaged together in the same product. The market was moving literally as we were here. You could just sense it, and since the Pikachu went up, like I said, this was bound to go up, so I feel like it's a great buy-in price right now. Even though it's the less valuable one, I did a lot of market research before I hit the shops, and to me this was just a great buy-in at the right time, so I had to strike and pick this one up. Another slab that has some value in this amazing crosshatch pattern. I love like the beastly Pokemon like Zekrom and Palkia, so I picked this one up. This slab they actually brought from the back for me after I said yes to a bunch of other things, and I love when they do that because I feel like it means I'm doing something right. You know, they go in the back, they say, oh, look what else we have here, maybe you'll want to buy this too, and I feel like it's just a sign of respect. So I always buy something whenever they do that, no matter what it is, even if it's one thing or all of the things, and this is one of them. I got this Vaporeon, never owned this card, would never even think of purchasing this card, but they showed it to me and it was one of the best value that they showed me, so I picked it up. All right, y'all saw me pick this up. Promos here have been a struggle to find anything decent, so I found this and picked it up immediately, still sealed, absolutely love it. For our one vintage sealed item, right? One vintage sealed item for the last 48 hours. I found a first edition Mirage Fars with the beautiful Mew featured here and the Absol. This is English counterpart EX Legend Maker. Amazing set, stacked set. Whenever I see vintage sealed anywhere in the world, I'm always picking it up. Thanks for coming to my tattoo reveal party and following me around for 48 hours in Osaka, Japan. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.